Stories of the week. Number 5 top story is, will Gen Z realize its future runs on fossil fuels? This is from Den, 22 comments, 921 cents. Keyan, what's this?
Yeah, Den kind of breaks down I guess an article, a poor article arguing for fossil fuels. Maybe it has like the right uh, point, maybe that Gen Z has maybe a naive view about fossil fuels, but it argues for them as like the state needs fossil fuels. The fossil fuels are good for the state is kind of governments, or the American government is kind of the point of view. And maybe there's a point to them doing that, because maybe Gen Z has a political slant towards state things that are state biased. I don't know. But then because I guess based on some Pew research, a lot of Gen Z people would like to phase out fossil fuels, and so that's kind of what prompted the whole thing. But he says things in here like, the more fossil fuels we have, like the better we can, or the more energy independence we have, the more money we have to fight wars, basically, or to fund our own military. And then he also uses that the graphic that you had just pulled up, which
This
only
one right
shows only shows electricity generation, which is a fraction of what fossil fuels are used for. I guess we don't probably put that. I mean, that's probably worth comparing this way, because we don't use wind power to power anything but electricity. And a lot of these renewables, because they're usually pretty stationary relative, and like not portable relative to most fossil fuels. So that's why you maybe couldn't come up with another graph that made sense. But it definitely underrepresents how important fossil fuels are. Anyway, Den writes a lot of these articles himself, so I think he has a pretty critical eye toward them. And yeah, that's primarily what this is about. And I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Looks
go
like we
ahead.
have Socks with the top comment. He said, I'm Gen Z. My family runs the fossil fuel scene where I live. You have a car, a boat, a generator, an industry, a jet. Our name is there. But I've been raised with the core principle of never trusting fossil fuels. But we're running out of them. That's it. We'll probably die before it happens. We'll probably die before the environment will stop giving you the life you're living now. But our children or grandchildren, my family is investing in renewable energies. Show is doing that. E&I is doing that. They're going as fast as they can while trying to lobby for you to slow down your adoption of renewable energy. And they're going to sell you just that in a couple of decades. Pleb Poet, what do you think about what Socks just said?
I that is an interesting fact to learn about socks in the family.
Yeah, I was curious. I don't know what it's kind of vague. What does running the
Uh,
fossil fuel scene mean? Does his family owns gas stations, maybe?
I mean, he says our name is well,
I
he
would,
says our name is there. I
yeah,
guess our name is on it.
yeah, I would imagine that he has family that runs.
That's a birthday dog. The
Oh,
birthday
wow.
dog just entered. Hello, birthday dog.
Oh wow, it looks like
Um,
a giant rat.
I don't know.
That's so cute.
I am kind of maybe confused a little bit though, like if there's like a contradiction in there, or I'm just not reading it clearly enough.
I don't think there is. I guess that, well, I think that they don't trust fossil fuels. Maybe they have a very, yeah, the fact that they're skeptical of fossil fuels, yet they run the scene for them
Okay.
is a contradiction.
Yeah, well, Socks
Yeah.
is from the other side of the world, and so they're very is bullish the right word on green energy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I know you are, I don't know, like incentivized to like add a solar panel to your house.
Yeah, they're kind of psyoped on the green energy side of things, the way we're psyoped on fiat currency on this side. Um, that's what I would say. Like United States dollar is our psyop on this side of the world, and green energy is their psyop on that side of the world. If that makes any sense? No, you don't think that? I think
Sorry.
that's accurate.
I was distracted
No,
by
I
the
don't know. I
birthday.
mean, I don't spend a lot of time in Europe, so I don't really know. But it does seem like they've been having energy trouble especially in Germany and a lot of Western Europe. But
We are losing the energy battle. I mean, we had that post a couple weeks back, or maybe it was like a few months back, maybe a couple months back, about the energy empires. Remember the one that you talked about?
yeah, that is the United States is, well, I forget the exact graph, but it's something like we are not using as much energy,
Yeah,
and
it's
that's a sign of our decline.
exactly. And the countries
Oh no,
that
it's like power output. Like our power output is like low relative to China. Like China has, oh,
yeah,
it's percentage of power output globally, I think is what it is. And we are no longer using a higher percentage of power output relative to China. And they use that to, that one statistic to predict empire rise and fall, and did, I think, a bit of back testing, at least for a couple 100 years. And it seemed pretty good as a metric.
Okay, but I was slow to understand like that last sentence that Socks wrote, which was like they don't- the big names in energy want you to slow down like your renewable energy operation or whatever, so that in a couple years they can be the energy that you rely on still, like so there's not like a change of like
Oh, you think it's like sort of like they're trying to convince competitors to not even get on the market?
right,
Oh,
so that they can capture it before it
it's,
blows up. You
yeah.
don't need it.
well, the green line right there is renewables, and the blue line is nuclear for people that can't see behind the thing, and the red one is fossil fuels.
Yeah, it's hard to
So
see.
it's
I
hard to
think
see there.
everyone's view is blocked by.
I'm confused, and this is just more of a joke. I'm
There we
confused.
go.
I'm confused. Like, is this girl doing meth? Like, what's going on here?
Oh,
She has pearly white teeth.
Oh, okay.
So
I wasn't
yeah,
sure if this is like Breaking Bad or something,
I don't know why you thought that. Why'd you think of meth?
because it's like the Breaking Bad suit.
No, she has a hard hat on.
Oh, okay. So where's she at here?
She's at like the lab.
she's at some
Oh,
kind of, yeah.
okay, cool. I was like confused. Like, why is that there? Okay.
I think she's Gen Z.
She is
Oh,
Gen
she's
Z.
working at a
She's Gen
green
Z.
plant or a fossil fuel plant.
Although
Yeah.
that's millennial eyeliner, but she could be Gen Z.
Millennial eyeliner.
Definitely millennial eyeliner.
That's a thing.
Just say I notice things. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, this is good alpha for the guys. For the guys that watch the show.
Yeah, pay attention, guys. This is really useful information for you.
Good stuff.
You don't even have to card them anymore. You just look at their eyeliner.
just look for the Gen Z eyeliner. Apparently,